Hey everybody, this is Dice Game G coming back here on We Are Vicious TV, and this is the cover and the title to that. I know it's going by real fast, but you have to probably stop it and and screenshot it or look at it. But at the beginning, that was the title and the thumbnail for that orientation that woman dropped back in 2019, exposing all this COVID vaccine mess. Like I said, we doing this and we showing this so people can be aware of what's going on. Please don't be sleeping around. And, you don't know who you sleeping with. You don't know who been vaccinated, because like we told you, it has that HIV in it. You know what I mean? So that's what we doing the live on. And please, please share this long and wide. And if you don't have these, this information right here, screenshot it so you can keep it for your sake and share it. You know what I mean? So we love y'all. We Are Vicious TV, Raw Vicious Network. We'll give it to you real raw and unedited. And I'm Dice Game G, and I love y'all. And I hope y'all see y'all on the live. I'm out. I'm here to say thank you to this woman on Instagram, because we've been saying this shit. Me and my brother Dick have been saying this ever since 2019. We put out all the screenshots, the recipe of what was in that kill shot. And everybody, I ain't hear nobody else talk about it for all this time. And I'm gonna play the clip before we go into it. I'm gonna play the clip so people can listen to what this woman's saying, because we were saying the same shit years ago. We've been, like I said, I done screenshot the last video I done this year talking about they saying it was an outbreak of HIV. You know what I'm saying? Where it coming from? And we told you years ago that to stay away from that shit because the shit was in there. Like I said, I'm gonna post what they got in it. The screenshot, what they got in it, what they had in the COVID shot. So we've been posting this shit for the last 6 years. We've been posting this shit, telling people stay away from this shit. And like I said, and nobody talks about it. Nobody spoke about it since 2019 when we got we watched the whole presentation that the woman, she was a whistleblower. She put the ingredients out of the COVID vaccine. And if you want the title, I'll post the title to the video in this tab. And you have to go on Rumble to check it out, because it's on Rumble. It's not on no other platform. Well, let me take that back. If I was on BitChute too as well. If you don't know anything about BitChute, you know what I'm saying, you need to go check. You need to go and make a get a subscription of BitChute. But we've been telling people, and I'm gonna make this short because we've been speaking on this. We've been telling people, you know what I'm saying, this is what was in the vaccine. And now it seems like this woman right here, and I appreciate her, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I advise y'all to go to her channel and check out, because she got a lot of, good, she's talking about a lot of good shit on her channel. Please go check it out. But we've been telling people for this long. Finally, someone, you know what I'm saying, put this out. I have not heard no one talk about this. So for some of y'all be like, oh, well, no, you didn't know. You didn't say nothing. I don't even want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all thought we was up here fucking around. You know what I'm saying? We was fear-mongering, and we was trying to tell you lies and shit like that. But we told you from the day one we was tapped into this shit. Because we was on this shit. We don't do this for no fame. We don't do this for no money. We do this because we do this for the love. But you spit in our face. And now all this shit coming out like we was telling y'all. I kept telling people, you'll see. Now you see. Now you learning the hard fucking way. These people up here been spreading this shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody been fucking like Jackrabbits. But didn't know you was carrying that shit. This saying. But we was crazy though. We was fear-mongering people. We don't know what we talking about. We ain't got no press pass. We ain't motherfucking in the news. Y'all figure y'all ain't no news. Y'all ain't no blah, 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 blah. I told you don't have to be within to get the information, motherfucker. Like I said, it told you. You know what I'm saying? In the Bible, who will seek will find. I don't get it. Some of y'all motherfuckers is so motherfucking, it's so Looney Tunes. And like I said, I'm not mad. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking with aggression because, golly, how many times we warned a lot of these people to stay away from this shit. Now they want to play like, we don't know where this outbreak come from. They put it in the vaccines, y'all. We've been saying that shit. If you don't believe me, go on my channel on Rumble, on Big Shoot. From all the way from 2019. And I bet you will find multiple motherfucking videos talking about it. And I just spoke about it, you know, because they was talking about this outbreak. I put 2 videos out talking about that's where it comes from. The so-called outbreak. And people been fucking like jackrabbits, spreading this shit. And these young ones, some of these young ones is born with that shit. But what I said, man, they said we're in the end times. No, we ain't in the end times because life's going to keep going on. But this system is crashing. It's falling. You know what I'm saying? And y'all better shape up. I'm sorry for making it this long, but here go the clip. Did you know the biggest threat of your retirement is not something that's talked about often? Our increased longevity in America means default retirement accounts like the IRAs, the 401ks, and the TSPs may not specific if you have over $100,000 in your retirement account. Get access to a free 2-minute report from Augusta Precious Metals and reveals the one step you can take to secure your financial future. Text SAFE SAFE to 35052 today.
So hear me out. Something just came to me right fucking now. So the United States of America decides all of a sudden they want to get rid of these immigrants, right? So they doing their big on getting rid of these immigrants. They knew they couldn't get rid of the black indigenous because this is the time of the awakening. You feel me? And now we can reclaim our land. So during that COVID shit, them motherfuckers created a vaccine full of HIV and you niggas lined up to get it. They gave you motherfuckers a hot one. Cause how the fuck is all these cities starting to come up with just all these outstanding HIV cases? Like, the numbers is crazy. I told you niggas not to go down there and get that shit. You laughed at me, you gonna get COVID, You didn't do your research, and them motherfuckers, the government gave you niggas a hot one. They gave you niggas a hot one. How the fuck y'all know they didn't have separate vaccines for the blacks? Cause you know, they crafty like that. I be telling y'all gotta watch these motherfuckers, man. How you gonna trust your enemy like that? And now all of a sudden in Houston, the numbers is going up. In Atlanta, Florida, Louisiana, all these different places, the numbers of HIV cases is rising to, it's crazy. And it can't be just because motherfuckers is all out just running around fucking each other. I mean, you know, some of it, you know what I'm saying? But the way these numbers is coming out, I'm telling y'all, they gave you niggas a hot cocktail on my soul. Watch this shit come out. And peep this, to even further my claims that the motherfuckers gave y'all hot one with the COVID vaccines. What did they do? They went up on the motherfucking medical insurance, and now they don't want to pay for Medi-Cal or Medicaid or none of that shit, but they went up on the premiums for medical insurance. So you broke motherfuckers, and you motherfuckers that's below poverty, if you got that shit, you ain't gonna be able to afford the medications. So you gonna die off quicker. Ooh, them motherfuckers is snakes, boy. I'm telling you, God told y'all not to trust your enemies. I'm telling you, They crafty. Crafty counsel.
Welcome, welcome everybody. This is Dice Game G coming back here on We Are Vicious TV, Dickie and Dice Game Show. Yo, this was so needed right now. We had to talk about this, you know what I mean, because this woman, she put it out, you know what I'm saying, on Instagram. We've been talking about this for so long, and I'm so glad that it's you know what I'm saying, it's out. So first of all, I want to see Dickie, can you hear me? Are you in there? So I guess he ain't came in, but I'm gonna go in and start this one because Dickie, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I
Okay,
got
okay,
you.
okay, okay. I put our thumbnail on there, so you know what I'm saying. I wasn't gonna, get on live, but put myself on the live. You know what I'm saying. I just put the thumbnail up there. But
Mm.
okay, I'm just going with the introduction. I want to thank everybody that's been subscribing and following us. You know what I'm saying, for this long. Because, like I said, we've been putting out information for the last, 10 years. You know what I'm saying, on these platforms. You know what I mean, and people, seem like now they are really, witnessing what we've been saying and really doing their research and really, going into, picking up the truth now. You know what I'm saying? I'm so glad of that. So that's why I had to do this live today because my brother Dickie posted. He texted me this. You know what I'm saying? This woman's link yesterday, and I was finna get ready to get warmed up, take me a shower. Then also I took the phone with me, and then I punched in it, and she was saying everything that we've been saying for the last 6.5 years about this COVID vaccine. You know what I'm saying? So and she was saying herself she figured it out on her own. You know what I'm saying? Why all this these outbreak of HIV coming from? You know what I mean? And I made two videos, and now you can go on my Rumble channel or my BitChute channel. You can go on YouTube because I know I posted on here on YouTube too as well. And go and check it out. That we was putting it out. People just didn't like was wondering like why is this outbreak coming out? You know what I'm saying? It's because of that kill shot. So, Dickie, you know what I'm saying? What you think?
Hey, you said a mouthful, man. I mean, like, hey, I mean, the research was out there in 2019, 2020 uh that shit was in that shot, and I posted shit. I told people, and yeah, I'm. And the funny part about it, some of these people you tell point blank, right face to face, don't do this goddamn shit, and then they let somebody else either they go do it on their own with
Right?
stupidity, hating on your ass, cause uh you ain't no damn doctor or something, and then or let somebody talk them into it. Let granny or mama or daddy or somebody talk them into getting the goddamn shit and when it's the blind leading the blind. Had none of them done no damn research
Right.
about the shit. I mean, how
None.
you
None.
how you gonna let somebody else tell you what you got to put in your body to get a goddamn paycheck? Are you in that?
Right.
Are you
Right.
in love with money that goddamn much? I
Right.
mean,
Right. Right.
now, shit. How you gonna let somebody tell you, hey, you gotta take this shot or you can't have no job? Fuck you and your job. You just can't tell me I gotta do this to keep a goddamn job. I mean, I don't know what kind of spell they put on the planet when that shit came out, but these motherfuckers stepped in line for that shit. But hey, they were programmed into it with them fake ass damn facilities all set up to go get COVID shots in these facilities, get tested, and them was what they call central casting crisis actors. Yeah, they got them
Yeah.
for central. Yeah, a lot of them damn little places that were set up that you could drive through and get shit. Them with crisis act. They got them motherfuckers from central casting.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's
And
I mean,
then on
you see what's going on right now. Like I said, they using crisis actors, you know what I'm saying, to you know what I'm saying, build this momentum of chaos up, you know what I'm saying, and get people fed into their agenda, you know what I mean? And it seems like this is really going on and shit because you know this goes back not just you know what I'm saying recent. This goes back way back in the '60s. They've been you know before then they were using crisis actors. You know what I'm saying? Just to you know what I'm saying have the public feed into their agenda. You know what I mean? So you're right about
mhm.
that. Bro. You're right about that
Yeah,
because
well, it told him the
now that
motherfucking
we
shot had
seeing you
uh the shot had Ebola in it, HIV in it. Some little boy, dead boy that died in 1964. His DNA was in it. Amongst some other goddamn nasty ass shit in
scar
there. Cause the
scar.
researchers that did the damn research on it, they said there's some nasty shit in this motherfucking shit. And see, here's what I want some people to know. I ain't mad about that, but I just want you to know this. I ain't never posted not one goddamn video for my own selfish damn reasons of gain. If I
Right,
posted a damn video, it was for fucking you to get your motherfucking awareness to what the fuck's really going on and what time it is and another piece of the puzzle. It was for you. It wasn't for me because I already knew. Because if I didn't know, I never could have posted it.
right.
So I
Because like I
already
said.
fucking.
That's why
But
I said
so
in the video, you know, the video I just posted up at the beginning that we doing this for the love. We ain't doing it for no money. We ain't doing it for no fame. We ain't doing it for none of this shit. See, like I said, we like I said, we are tapped in into the spirit realm, and you know what I'm saying. And we get messages. You know what I'm saying. People think we joking when we talk about this stuff. So we are in a spiritual moment right now. We in a spiritual time right now. We are shifting right now. People's not taking it so seriously. Why they going around and wanna, you know what I'm saying, fucking like rabbits, you know what I'm saying, not knowing that most of these people are jabbed up and they got all and this HIV is into this jab. And we've been saying that shit since 2019.
yeah, but see, not only the damn jab, I done posted videos about watch certain food cause they said it's some shit in the damn food. I know I posted one about Coca Cola. I think I posted something about uh the damn lettuce or something. Or I seen one and reposted something about the lettuce one. But I know I posted one about the goddamn Coca Cola. Cause I told oh lady, don't be drinking that Coke. What she do? She go drink some Coke. Shit. I ain't crazy. I ain't
Well,
giving her none either.
yeah, yeah, they got the nanoparticles in the Coke products. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, so I
She,
mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying they is slowly killing us everywhere with all this shit. You know what I mean? So I'm just so appalled that people didn't take this seriously because we, like I said, we've been making videos, posts, Instagram, Facebook. We've been making all this shit for all this time, and now people, you know what I'm saying? People are, you know what I'm saying, catching on to it. You know what I'm saying? This is 6 years ago, bro. This is 6 years ago that we was putting this out. You know what I'm saying? And we got the information from a reliable source. You know what I'm saying? She's a whistleblower. You know what I mean? And I left the name of the title in the beginning of this live. You know what I'm saying? With the clip I dropped. You know what I mean? So people, if y'all ain't get that, go back to the beginning of this live and screenshot all that shit at the beginning. You know what I mean? So you can have this information, you can share this long and wide, so people will be aware of what's going on and why all these outbreaks of HIV going on all over
but
the
see,
cities.
I posted something about not too long ago in some damn video somewhere. It was either repost or I posted Baby Me Up one about because they kept talking about Houston,
Right,
Texas,
right,
is
right.
because that's where it was first noticed that it was so many outbreaks of HIV in Houston, Texas. Well, hell, it's not just was an outbreak in Houston, Texas. This outbreak spread across Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, Florida, and I think they said Arkansas. All these damn states got a damn epidemic of HIV, but ain't no motherfucking body talking about it in the mainstream media. And that's why still 75% of people still get their fucking information.
Right, right, right. So I mean, you're not
Oh,
gonna get it from the mainstream.
get it
Well, I mean,
all,
well,
but I'm gonna say
we do that for.
still dealing
Go
with
ahead.
it. I don't
Go,
deal with mainstream media. That's but you ain't gotta deal with mainstream media to find out what's going on. When you already tapped in, it's something just falling your way of some information, and it may not be nothing but a short ass clip to get you right back up to date. Well, hell, ain't nothing changed. Shit, and you keep moving.
well, I want to
But
say this is it becoming to be, you know what I'm saying? Because you got children that's been born with that shit, you know what I'm saying, with the HIV, you know what I'm saying? And some of them don't even know where they attracted it from. But you know what I'm saying? It's just so sad to me because children are born with this shit. And like I said, people going around and having unprotected sex with people that have been vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? You know, once
yeah,
we once we
just cause you know that motherfucker. Well, here's the damn irony of it. Here's a scenario. Uh, Baby Blue over here. Uh, Johnny Boy been knowing Baby Blue for 4 5 damn years now. Uh, but Baby Blue been hitting it, been letting somebody else hit that damn thing 2 or 3 times somewhere else, and Johnny Boy he been over there hitting something else too. Well, one night, uh, they out talking and shit. Johnny Boy said, "Hey, you get vaccinated?" Yeah, I got vaccinated. I got vaccinated too. Well, no, I didn't get vaccinated, but I always thought about getting vaccinated, but I didn't get vaccinated. Well, Johnny Boy and Baby Blue, they go do the damn thing, but one of them didn't take the shot. One of them did, but one of them is ignorant to the fact that they didn't know once you sleep with one and you ain't vaccinated and y'all having nothing to take the sex, he just vaccinated your ass without. I mean, even though he gave you the HIV too, he vaccinated your ass too because the vaccination is transferable with body
yeah,
fluids.
yeah,
Cause
yeah,
see, they done the blood test and done the blood samples like it's couple. One got the goddamn vaccine, the other didn't. Well, one blood started looking like this. Next thing you know, the other blood started looking like it, and they didn't take the damn vaccine.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Remember
So,
they were
so
saying.
I,
Remember they were saying at the beginning that this shit shares. You know what I'm saying? That's what they mean about this shit shared. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You can pass this along. You know what I'm saying with your body fluids. They said this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I guess people just didn't get the memo. They thought it was gonna be airborne or anything. You know what I'm saying? But this is what they mean. They're sharing up for. So you out here, you know what I'm saying? If even though you married, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been hearing about one spouse get vaccinated, the other one didn't. You know what I mean? So what you gonna do with that? You know what I'm saying? You know your spouse has been vaccinated, and especially if you finding out this information, you know what I'm saying? Is it time to divorce? I'm just saying because
hmm,
this is serious. This shit is serious. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, people, I'm looking on YouTube. YouTube, you got people, going to get tested, and they talking about, they getting tested, and then they seem like this is a joke. I mean, they record themselves, what I'm saying, going through this, and they arguing, they fighting, and you know what I mean, and they, and they finding out that they got it. I'm sorry, what I'm saying? I would have lost it finding out, what I'm saying, somebody gave me that shit. You know what I'm saying?
well,
So,
like I told this one chick, I didn't mean to cut you off, but like I told
no,
that one chick, uh, she, I was telling her about the damn shit, and then she said, "Do what?" I said, "Yeah, they put HIV, Ebola, all kind of shit in that goddamn shot. They trying to kill you." I didn't want to go get the shot, but my granny wanted me to go get it. I said, well, yeah. I said, well, hey, you ain't got to take my word for it. I said, here's some of my platforms. Go check out some of the videos. This was like 2, 3 years ago. I said, go check out some of my videos online. And she was on Telegram checking my shit out, checking our shit out.
Right,
Yeah, cuz, let me tell you, she got so much info, she faded away. But I told her from the get go, I said, since you got it, I said, the only thing you can do now is be strong for that little man. It ain't about you. I said, it's about him. I said, you got to stay strong for him. No matter what they done to you, I said, you got to stay strong for him.
right.
What I told the
Cause
little
I
young,
mean,
yeah, that's what I told little young chick. I said, you got to stay strong for him. I said, it doesn't matter about what they done to you. Now you just got to stay strong for him. If you can stay
yeah.
strong for him, strong for yourself. That's the way I look at that.
But you got people that knows they got it. This the problem here. This is the main problem. You got people
That's
know they have it, and they
they're
go
not.
on there and just pass it around and shit. You know what I mean? I guess because they figure like, well, shit, I got it. You know, that got it. I attracted it, and I didn't know it. So fuck it, I'm just gonna go on and give it to everybody else and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I'm
them
glad
people
you
right.
said that. I'm
Them
glad
people
you
need to
brought that
be
up.
in jail. They need to be in jail,
Cause
and
you
they need
know why?
go ahead.
You know why? You remember when Alma Cool used to get on the damn lives with us? And when I
Right.
told her the same thing, I said, just think about what the dating scene gonna be look like. Hey, did you take a shot? Did you take the vaccine? Have you ate this? Have you done any coke product? I mean, you gotta have a questionnaire like 3 pages long that for them to see if they can ask all the questions whether or not you can actually have sex with these motherfuckers. And that's still
Yeah.
having protected sex. you know, this
Can,
shit done
can you
got crazy.
can't you picture going around with a pad about, you know what I'm saying, tickets, you know what I'm saying, a Bible and shit, and checking out, you find you a female or something, you gotta, hey, you have took the vaccine. Oh, no, that check. And you drink Coke products. Check. I mean, can you? Yeah, I mean, that's sad. You have to go out and do that, man. You got to, what I'm saying, you got to go out here and scan these people. You know what I'm saying, on a dating
have
scene.
you
You know
have you been eating at have you been eating McDonald's?
what I mean?
Burger
Oh no,
King,
man,
White
no.
Cat.
Come on, man. I'm just saying this is what we were talking about years ago about order out of chaos. You know what I mean? Because you see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get off topic a little bit because you see what's going on with the Somalians. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump. You know what I mean? He's saying he's trying to kick every last. I don't know if he's trying to kick every last one of them out, but everybody that has something to do with this fraud, he's trying to boot out. You know what I mean? I mean, don't you see that? You know what I'm saying? This country is in rare form right now. You know, and we got to deal with HIV. We got to deal with we bumping and having intercourse with people that had been vaccinated and they have that HIV. Not just that, it's scar tissue. They got mercury in the shit. They got snake
Yeah, that's
in it.
right. Got mercury in it. Some
Yeah,
snake venom. Some type of snake venom was in it,
yeah.
and some
What
of it.
I'm saying? Yeah, I looked. I
But
looked
see,
it up.
all the lots wasn't the same. Now some of them
Uh,
had one of them had all of it in it, I think, and then one of them had some of them in it, and then there was one damn batch, according to the so-called researchers that did this research, one batch that they tracked through all 50 states. That motherfucking shit wasn't number saline water.
oh yeah. I remember that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's certain states. You know what I'm saying? They got to keep them protected. But I found out they put most of that bad shit in the red states. You know what I mean?
That's what
So
I was getting ready to say too. They target the red states with the deadliest vaccines.
yeah, they got the most highest doses of it. So I mean, and then they showed Joe Biden supposed to be getting it. Like you said, that was that saline water right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
that was a goddamn stage show. Him and Kamala. That was a damn motherfucking damn stage show. Hell, if y'all gonna get the damn shot, why y'all already have the shot before y'all got elected?
right, right.
Yeah,
So
why
I
didn't y'all
mean,
do it before you got? Why you trying to get on TV after your little fake ass election? Because they never did get legally elected or really elected. They didn't even get elected. It was a fake ass election anyway. The military ran. That's the bottom line on that goddamn shit.
man, that's
Yeah, that
another
was a
thing we
fake
got.
ass election that the military ran because it was a
See,
goddamn sting just to see if they was gonna steal it. And yep, they let
see,
them steal it red-handed so they could have all the evidence, catch them red-handed. Cause they've been doing it since 1871, stealing fucking votes and rigging votes. They've been doing it since the 1800s. Ain't none of these
uh,
damn elections ever counted.
yeah,
Shit.
yeah, yeah. Well, 'cause, everything I don't agree with Donald Trump on, but when it comes down to, what I'm saying, these people coming in our country and like I said, and they draining all our resources and sending it home and trying to change America, trying to be, like the Somalis, they trying to make, America, Somali
I ain't worried
country.
about the Somalians that much, even though they low profile right now. It's the
Right.
motherfuckers that's making all the noise. It's them
Yeah.
crazy ass fucking Arabs and their Sharia law. Cause they say they're gonna
Yeah.
take over Texas, but they've been done took over Dearborn, Michigan.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
they've been
Yeah.
done to.
Yeah.
And you don't get no nightclubs in Dearborn, Michigan. White
No.
white women can't wear miniskirts in Dearborn, Michigan.
Yeah.
Black women can't wear miniskirts in Dearborn, Michigan. They
Hmm.
can't be out at night in the middle of the night by themselves, hoeing around in Dearborn, Michigan. It's straight
Cause
Sharia. And the city let them do it. Now, how do the city of white folks let these niggas come in here and do this shit unless somebody over their head forcing them to do it?
well, you already know it's built on the government, these politicians. You know what I'm saying? You know what they was trying to do. You know what I mean? That's on another live though. We gonna stick to the HIV and the COVID vaccine. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's on another live. 'Cause we can go. You know what I'm saying? More broader with that. But this is what I'm saying. They talking about another strain of COVID COVID coming into our way. You know what I mean? And like we said, how if this was natural, if this was this was coming straight from natural, how would they know this shit is coming by? You know what I'm saying? Like the last time, you know what I'm saying? They said, it was in China, and now it's on its way to America. That's clear as day. Is controlled and is a setup, and they got something to do with it. You know what I mean?
That's exactly right. That should tell you, especially if you paid
I
attention to
mean,
the last one, and then
I
they
mean,
turn around and tell you this shit, and then they tracking it like this. Well, hell, how you tracking it like that? That's just like the last time. How did it start over there, and then all of a sudden it's worldwide just cause a few planes landed here and landed there.
yeah, yeah.
All them
Well,
folks,
I think.
all them folks didn't come in contact with everybody.
Well, I seen it.
No,
I seen when they showed clips that it was a guy in the elevator. I guess he was sneezing and shit, and he wiped all this shit on the fucking elevator. And people come in touching the button, they touching the door, you know what I'm saying? And then they attracted the COVID that way. You know what I'm saying? That's what it at first showed in 2019. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't forget nothing. We Geminis, we don't forget shit. You know what I mean? But he was touching all the elevator doors, and then people coming in and touching it and shit like this, and then and you hearing about an outbreak of COVID in fucking China. And then like
okay.
a week or two later, they said, "Well, it's on its way to America." Man, it's so controlled. They got control of this shit. You know what I'm saying? They giving us this shit. You know what I mean?
Well,
They setting us up for this shit. Go ahead.
we talked about this in one of our past lives too. Probably back
Hmm.
here last year or first of this
Hmm.
year one. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
the first coronavirus transatlantic experiment was done in 1968. The first
Mm-hmm.
goddamn what they call it gene
I'm Jimmy.
protein. Yeah,
Okay.
the
Okay.
protein something about that protein gene was what Donald Trump was trying to do, Operation Warp Speed or something. And
Right.
with
Yeah.
that
Okay.
protein,
Okay.
well, that damn RMA shit was fucking patented in 1990 something. How so, dude? I said, now how was this gonna be warp speed? And they patented this shit in 1991.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the first coronavirus experiment was done between America and Britain in 1968. Coronavirus is a natural damn virus. It's harmless. Really, it's nothing. It's milder than a cold. The real one is milder than a fucking cold. But they
Mm-hmm.
realized how to take a natural virus and mutate it and make a biological weapon out of it.
Well, yeah. I mean, shit. We just finding out now that HIV been around since the 1800s. You know what I'm saying? And they've been doing this shit, experimenting and splicing and putting in all this shit in vaccines and shit for these longings. You know what I mean? So like I said, we spoke about what I'm saying, these vaccines and stuff because like I said, they lower you go take these flu shots and stuff, it lower your immune system. You know what I'm saying?
But
So that's
hey, you can get rid of HIV. All
yeah,
you have to do,
of course.
yeah, you gotta fast for like, I think the first fast you need to do is like 21 days. And then I think the next fast you need to do is like 28 days. And then 7 days uh a month for about a year. And your pussy ass is good, but they say you got a brand new immune system in 3 days. But if I was really known that I had that shit, hey, the first time I had to do a 21-day fast, then a 28-day fast, then I know I'm good. But then after that, I would do 7 days a month for the motherfucking hell of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Uh huh.
because of
A
the shit
21
that
day fast 1 month and a 28-day fast the next month. Yeah. And then 7 days a month after that. Yeah, you cured. You ain't
okay.
got no more HIV. You got a brand new immune system. See, they could have told these motherfuckers this shit in the goddamn 80s when the so-called HIV came out.
Yeah, yeah, because they use Magic Johnson as a spokesman. You know what I'm saying? They use him as spokesman. I don't even think he ever had it. I'm just gonna be real with it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, they have to tell you, they have to let you know what's what. Because like I said, that's universal law. They have to tell you. Then you accepted that this man-made disease, and that's when they can go and keep on spreading this shit. You know what I mean? And they put this shit in the black communities. You know what I'm saying? First. So I mean, did they ever think that it was gonna go? It was gonna stay in that area? It's gonna spread, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially you seeing a lot of people having babies and shit. So I mean, what were they thinking that this one gonna spread out like it was back in the '90s and the late '80s? You know what I mean? So but now it ain't. They trying to depopulate. This is what we looking at. They trying to depopulate the masses. You know what I'm saying? That 90% of the planet they wanted to depopulate. And control. So we witnessing it. We witnessing it. Like I said, we witnessing the their agenda. Right now. So I'm just saying, be careful out there when you out there in the dating world. You know what I'm saying? I know that booty look good. I mean, I know she's talking good or he's talking good, and he seems like he got all the money and stuff like that. But I'm saying, you gotta, it's bad. You have to scan these people.
Well,
It's
how come they can't until things get better? If you want to go home with the gal that bad, or the gal want to go home with the boy that bad, how come y'all can't go home, get naked, and watch each other masturbate and blow kisses at each other? You still gonna get the same goddamn feeling.
I ain't gonna do that. I ain't
You
gonna do
still gonna get the same goddamn feeling.
that. I ain't gonna do that. I mean, man, I'm just saying this is serious because this shit is spreading. I mean, this shit
Y'all
is
can run
spreading.
up, y'all can run up and down the damn hall to get your heart rate up like you done something.
I mean, I'm just saying this shit is spreading so fast, man. And people keep saying,
It's
"Oh,
already out of control. It's
yeah, it's
already
out of
out of
control.
control.
Yeah, it's out of control."
Dude,
But you
this
got
shit
people,
is
you got
already
people.
out of control. This shit was out of control when I started finding out about Texas, and then a month or so later, I heard something about motherfucking Georgia. Hey, I already knew then it was out of control. Then I seen something about the whole fucking Southeast. It's got a HIV problem, but ain't nobody talking about it.
No, they're not. They're not going to talk about it. I mean,
And
especially when people
and the thing
that
about
people
it is,
already that people that already just that got it and extracted. You know what I'm saying?
they ain't
It,
talking about it either.
all right.
Eh,
It's
They not
embarrassing.
talking about it either.
Yeah, it's embarrassing in a way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not like, and I'm just saying, some people, like I said, they don't meant to get this shit, but sometimes it's by accident. But that's what we were saying when
A
people,
lot of things is done been by accident and not
right,
knowing. But what did the damn Bible say? It said my people will suffer for the lack of knowing. Well, shit, some of these niggas don't want to know, just like some of these crackers. They don't want to know. I'm here to go along with the goddamn get along. Let's do it.
because you hearing people doing, they having threesomes and stuff. I mean, I don't, heard so many stories coming out of Atlanta and people that's doing these parties, these underground parties, and they having unprotected sex with, I mean, multiple partners. I mean, people down there, you know what I'm saying? They just sucking and fucking away all through
That's
and
Babylonian. That's Babylonian sex magic.
that's it.
That's what.
That's it.
That's what it is. Babylonian sex magic.
That's it. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
But this was what
That's a lot of That's lot of nasty ass energy in that wherever they in that room having that orgy. It's a lot of nasty ass energy in there, and I don't want to be around them.
no, hell no, hell no. You know what I
Mm-mm.
mean? But
Now I
it
used
just
to
it
be a
just
dog. There used to be a time. Well, I like to have sex with a couple, two or three women at a time too. Been there, done that. But the thing about it is, I wouldn't want to be in a goddamn orgy with a whole bunch of motherfuckers like they be doing, like the
yeah,
PD parties. Cause see, all they doing
yeah,
is replicating the PD parties.
yeah,
Shit,
yeah,
everybody having sex with every goddamn body. Oh, fuck that
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Yeah. So now it's coming out now. A lot of these non-human beings is out here, and these non-human beings, they spreading this shit too. You know what I'm saying? So people
Mm-hmm.
don't even know nothing about this. You know what I'm saying? I bet a lot of people think, oh man, y'all motherfuckers out there, y'all making up shit. No, no. You know what I mean? You go do your research, and you see how many people that actually experiencing being with non-human beings. You see what I'm saying? Like I told you, you don't have to be, say us melanated people, we don't have to be right there to get the information. You don't have to, like I said, if you spiritual and you know what I'm saying, you ask your higher self and the most high, to give you, you know what I'm saying, the information that you are seeking, you will get it. You know what I'm saying?
Now
I
wait a minute, Dave.
have to address that.
Uh,
I don't know how many times we gotta address that, but it's the truth. Go ahead, Dick.
what if you damn married to somebody and then after the full frequency change, you wake up one morning and everything done shifted, and you in one damn timeline. I mean, y'all still sitting here together, but you in one time another timeline, and your wife is on another damn timeline, and you wake up. This bitch done damn shape shit, and she looking like a I don't know what, and both of y'all laying up there still, and both of y'all laying up there still with HIV. Ain't that some shit?
Oh man, no man, no man. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We are in the spiritual
Ain't
time.
that some shit?
The veil is
That's
thin.
that's
You
just
know what I'm
as bad as having a goddamn date and you a goddamn Siamese twin. Y'all don't have a one asshole between y'all, and one of the
saying?
Siamese twins got a date that damn night, and you ain't gay, and that motherfucker is. And y'all don't share one asshole. Your thought pattern ain't gay, but they your Siamese twins is, and y'all don't share
Uh,
one ass. That's just about as bad. How I got why I gotta go through this? Can we just separate?
I bet people think we talking shit. I bet, oh man, ain't anybody gonna shift. Ain't nobody gonna shift. You ain't gonna see no other being and shit like this. Okay, okay. Like I said, we've been putting out a lot of this information out years ago, and majority of them
Hey.
done manifest. So
I bet
I'm
they
just
ain't never
saying,
seen an orange shark either, has it?
hey,
Yeah, I done
I,
seen the orange
I
shark. They said they think the orange shark came from Hollow Earth, and I've seen the two or
okay,
three most strange little creatures that hadn't never been seen before, and they think they coming up from Hollow Earth because everybody's here for our ascension now, even the
yeah,
animals.
yeah. Even
I
down,
ain't
yeah,
kid.
yeah.
Everybody's here for man's ascension, including the animals. And that's like I said, uh, all them ships is out there. They rotate with the sun to stay on the other side of the sun, so you can't see them.
Right,
But if
right,
they got
right.
out, the way of the damn sun, and let them come around, you can see all them ships up there. They said some of them uncloaked. They could block out the sun if they uncloaked.
Yeah, yeah. See,
There's so
that's on
many up
another
there.
topic, dude. That's on
Yeah, I
another. That's
know
on another live. That's on
it.
another. So we gotta say that. We gotta say that. You know what I'm saying? Because we finna be start posting lives here. You know what I'm saying? Starting in 2026, we finna go ham on this. You know what I'm saying? On this live stream because it's a lot of stuff that's it's fitting to manifest. You know what I'm saying? And people, the veil is thinning, and now we on this HIV, and I'm finna say this because this HIV comes from extraterrestrials. You know what I'm saying? The extraterrestrials came with this HIV shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and
Well,
like I said, these governments took.
it's
Go ahead.
dealing with epigenetics and DNA DNA mutation and shit. It ain't nothing new. Our ancient ancestors done this shit. This is
Right,
like I said before. That shit go way back in Babylon. This
right, right,
goddamn
right.
DNA fucked up shit. So quite naturally, uh, with all the shit and the evilness that went on, yeah, they probably created some HIV fucking V back then.
Yeah, yeah. This is how I said.
but
This is
but
how I
hey, it wasn't called HIV then though. I bet
right.
$100 it wasn't called HIV then. This is the
Yeah,
HIV is just something new. I was like, hey, I bet it wasn't called HIV back in the 1800s. They probably
yeah,
called
because
it
they did.
something else.
Yeah, they probably had a long number on it. H dash 4, 5, 6, 7 radius. You know what I mean? 'Cause, you know how they do it. So
I ain't
I'm
trying to
just
get off topic though, but it's
uh-huh.
just another example. They used to call America part of the land of Mu, Atlantis, and Turtle Island. Now they want to
Yeah,
call it America. See, it ain't nothing but a name change.
yeah, yeah. Well, we know how they got the name America. Like I said, that's on another day. That's another topic. You know what I'm saying?
Another
Because
day, another topic. But hey, ain't it funny how it all goes together though?
yeah, it's all connected. It's all
It's all
connected.
fucking connected.
It's all
Shit.
connected.
We talk about
Even
HIV tonight, but hey, the goddamn Asians are connected to that. Babylon is connected to that. Then, cause they probably had it back then. Probably have to do a little more research to find out, but yeah, it's all still connected.
yeah, like the governments. Every government of this planet is all connected. You know what I'm saying? You know, people thinking, China is not, connected to other shit. Man, they all work in the cahoots.
Well, what did they
I
figure?
mean, I have to say that.
What did they figure this out? Since you said it like that, what did they figure out? Religion was just another form of governmental control.
Yeah.
Why you think they
Yes, sir.
call it government? Governmental, mental. The mind controlled your mind. Shit,
But some
and
people
just
don't want
like
to. They,
and just
they don't want to believe
yeah.
that though. They don't. They don't see that. I mean, you have these bots. You know what I'm saying? These bots. It don't matter what you tell them. It's like talking to a brick wall. They ain't gonna see it. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Because
the
it's a lot.
government told them niggas to go get a goddamn shot, and 1/3 of them did. 2/3 of them did, but 1/3 of them did. But the third
Yeah.
that fucking did is the one goddamn causing all the damage, cause they infecting all the rest of us.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they going around and fucking like jackrabbits.
Yeah, fucking like
You know what I'm saying?
jackrabbits.
Well, that's what I.
Rolling up, rolling them damn booties around and shit. Uh, it's fucking crazy. I seen
Yeah.
it coming, and like I said, it ain't like I didn't talk about it, but I don't care who hate on me, cause they don't believe like what I say. I don't care who hate on me. You can hate all you want, but it's one goddamn thing you ain't gonna never be denied. You ain't gonna never be able to deny the evidence is coming out.
Yeah. Yeah. Just not. Just that's why we doing this live tonight because this woman.
and I'm
She,
and I
she,
still
she,
love you.
that's why
Yeah,
we
and I
doing it
still love you
tonight.
from my heart. But hey, that was your choice.
Yeah, that's
You
why we
know,
doing it
I ain't
because
got time to hate.
now we seeing people now is really paying attention to this shit now. They say, man, oh man, like she said in that video, she was like, I put it together. You know what I'm saying? It had to be the HIV had to be in this vaccine because these people, you know what I'm saying? It just started blooming out of nowhere. And we told people years
We told
ago,
you
you
that's
know,
what it was in.
yeah,
You
and
didn't
it was
you
kind
didn't
of
get that memo. Just like the police didn't get that memo. They was supposed to stop being police in 2022, and they still doing. They didn't get the memo. And just like in 2022, I know it's a damn video somewhere about me posting something about HIV being in that vaccine on Rumble. But hey, they just didn't get the memo.
well, I got multiple channels. I got multiple not channels, multiple videos that I did this on over the past 6 years. You know what I'm saying? And I tell people to go to my BitChute of Rumble, and the proof is there. I'm not joking.
All
You
right,
know what I'm saying?
all right, and check this out, Dice. You
Uh-huh.
got a phone. You got a phone. In your phone, it's got a contact list.
Hmm.
And this motherfucker full of goddamn contacts, family, friends, and all kinds of shit. Mostly family and friends, really. And you go down through there, you done made this video and you post it. And then you turn around and send it to 30, 40, 50 of your damn family, friends, and members. 3 days later, it's about HIV and shit, and telling them not to get the shot and all that shit. And 5, 10, 15 days later, now you know you done sent it to 40 or 50 of your damn family and friends in your damn call book and your phone. Now, uh, 30, 40 days later, this video still ain't got 25 goddamn views. Now, the point being is, the point is that them 40 or 50 family members and friends that you sent it to, a lot of them motherfuckers is hating on your motherfucking ass because they didn't go watch your video. They didn't want to hear what you had to fucking say. Even though
Well,
you even though you were right all along, they did not want to go hear or see what you had to say about HIV. Because your video still ain't got 25 views. Now, You take a damn year later, or 2 years later, this video still ain't got but 73, but maybe your 40, 50 family members finally got to watch it though. But it was too goddamn late because hey, half of them took the goddamn shot. They just like that girl said in that damn video. Y'all motherfuckers stepped in line when the governmental told y'all to mentally get y'all ass in line and take that shot. But see them indigenous niggas, they didn't do that damn shit. And I don't know how some of them motherfuckers, those indigenous, got stepped up and took that shot any damn way. Now, I guess they was in a deeper sleep than everybody else was. That's it. But hey, you can't hate them. No, you can only
No,
love them.
I mean, yeah,
You
because they
know,
make.
you just ain't got to entertain their energy or them. But you cannot hate them.
Well, we
No.
know we know these. You know what I'm saying? People have to learn from their experiences. The soul have to learn, and if they have to come back and redo this lifestyle again, that's what they have to do. Like I said, but when you got people that's warning y'all, just take, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to just believe it, but what I'm saying, take precaution. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because you don't know that that person is trying to help and trying to send you out, good information and trying to protect your ass. You know what I mean? Because you don't see that person on the news team, or they went viral for no videos, or they don't got a heavy following. Don't mean they don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? It just another thing too. We got to talk about shadow banning, because we know who runs these platforms. They don't want this information out, and they know us indigenous people is connected to everything it is, the cosmos, the Most High, our ancestors. They know that. They know all of this. So when they know your frequency is high, they know, what I'm saying, you got that light on you. They're gonna try to block your information. So Dickie, you know what I'm saying, we're running into an hour. You know what I'm saying? You want to put your last thoughts in. You know what I mean? Because this is, like I said, people need to really share this information, share this live, so people can, the ones who still, still straight, don't have, they went to the doctor, they good and stuff like that. If they don't know this information, they need to know this. You know what I mean? Because they gotta be careful out here. And like I said, when it hurt me when I found out a lot of babies have been born with this shit. So your last thought, Dick.
My last thoughts. Let's see now. Uh, what do I want to say besides be more diligent about your discernment and your research. Do Ain't nobody saying you got to know everything. I just think that anything that you think is going to affect you, or any type of curiosity that comes up in your brain about something, uh, I think that's just a sign that your soul's saying maybe you need to investigate this and stop going along with the goddamn get along. I done some shit on that. Go along to get along.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
I done a video on that shit. I think it was a rant. Yeah, I think
I
I had
agree
a
with
rant
you
on
saying.
that.
I agree
Mm.
with you saying. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your soul. You know what I'm saying? Listen to that small voice in your head telling you, turn away, get back. You know what I mean? Listen to it. You know what I'm saying? The soul know everything. You know what I'm saying? You got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to trust something. If you don't trust yourself, I mean, all I gotta say, you in bad shape. You know what I mean? So
Wait till they figure out that their soul is smarter than a supercomputer. They just don't know it yet.
see, we talked about that. We talked about that last live about, what I'm saying, the AI. They, Elon Musk, this land, this AI gonna be smarter than humans. And what the AI feeding off? They feeding off humans. And what? For ourselves, humans, us, we always evolving. So how in the fuck? AI is gonna be smarter than humans, and it's feeding off of. See, people, you need to stop believing that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it like this. I hate to, you know what I'm saying? You got kids listening. I'm sorry, but it seems like you have to use these certain words and profanities so people can get it. You know what I mean? Because this shit is it's all way overblown. You see the country, it's in meltdown. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying that's my last thoughts. You know what I'm saying? This be aware and who you fucking be aware. You know what I'm saying? And it's a damn shame you have to you have to get a checklist out just to uh, to be safe. So I want to thank everybody for listening. Share this long and wide. You know what I mean? We're gonna be coming back here next time. We're gonna be talking about the tribunals because a lot of people don't think that. Uh, uh, some people don't think clones exist, and they don't think these tribunals that you so called hearing about that uh, uh, that some of these people really they gone. They're not here anymore. We like we talked about last time. The Bushes. The Bushes. What the hell is the Bushes at? You know what I'm saying? I know.
Well, I put it to
They talked about Joe Biden
yeah.
having phones of him. You know what I'm saying? Talked about Obama
Uh-huh.
being tried in tribunals. See, people thinking that just some talk, but you got some people, putting out trying to distract you from that. We got all these distractions going on, and we just got to put it out and do a live on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's going to be our next live. Talk about these cones. You know what I'm saying? And Donald Trump got four. The real Donald Trump hiding in the mountain somewhere. You know what I mean? Because he know. You know what I'm saying? Assassination is on his table. I mean, see, they talked about that. They said something big is going to happen. In the second week of December, and most people thinking that the assassination on Donald Trump. So, like I said, we got to go into this on the next slide.
Well, it's just like Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk ain't dead either. Somebody saying that there was a tunnel up under that damn thing, and somebody said they put Charlie Kirk in a damn plane at the airport and took off and did not give no damn flight plan. And somebody said, "I'll see you in Valhalla," and come to find out, Valhalla might be a witness protection program.
Mhm. Okay, what about this here with Candace Owens? Candace Owens, these people are really attacking Candace Owens. You know what I'm saying? And she getting death threats and shit. You know what I'm saying? These people, I'm just telling you. I mean, you see the demons lurking like a motherfucker. But me personally, this is a stage show, and this is all distraction. This is for me. This is all a stage show, and it's all distraction. So, like we talked about that these people have a massive following and stuff like that. They got millions of views. They got millions. You got to look at these people. Have these people been? Is these people took the oath? Have they been? Has they been? Been into this setup game with the deep state? I'm just saying you got to do your research on that. You know what I mean? Because this is what I'm getting. A lot of these people, they are the same. They affiliated with the deep state and the dark cabal. Do your research, and that's all I gotta say on this line.
All
So,
right, my brother.
all right,
I call this a wrap, and all I can say is peace and love to all my brothers and sisters, and all them ones that got fucked up on the humble. Cause like I said, I got a bunch of kid folk got fucked up on the humble cause they didn't listen to dick.
man, cool.
But anyway, I still love them
Yeah,
anyway. But y'all stay blissful, stay diligent, stay vigilant, and now that you know what you didn't know, educate somebody else. Hey, y'all can go get that shot. Stop taking all kinds of shots. Yeah, 'cause they putting it in everything. Yeah, all type of shots is probably got something to do with the vaccine in it now. It could be a shot of penicillin. They still put a piece of the vaccine in there. It ain't like they can't mix that shit together. I mix all them goddamn fruits together and make that fruit juice, don't I? So shit, it ain't like they can't mix that shit together, still give you a shot. Hey, they used to mix
Yeah, yeah,
heroin and coke. They used to mix heroin and cocaine together and shoot that shit up, and they called it speedball. It ain't like they can't mix that shit together now. I'm just giving you an example now.
yeah, yeah. I mean, you're right because you got people is having surgery now, and now they have the right now to give you this certain shot without you knowing when you have surgery. So when people you go up in and have surgery, you better be careful about it. I'm just saying. So I'm sending out
Yeah,
love everybody.
yeah,
Please share this long and
I
wide.
need, I'm gonna let you talk just in a second, and I'm gonna get back out the way. Since you said that about going in the hospital, see, I need two wisdom teeth cut out. I don't know if I can ever find a goddamn real doctor I can trust to cut them out now.
And that's bad, man. You have to, you got to second guess, going into, to get a tooth pulled or have surgery because you don't know these motherfuckers might shoot you up with this kill shot or anything that don't even belong in your body. You know what I'm saying? This shit is wild, man. They need to come on with these med beds. And anybody know about the med beds? Do your research. 'Cause the med beds, they got it undercover. And they've been working with certain people and putting them in these med beds, and it kills your frequency. That's what it does. You know what I'm saying? It
I
puts your
gotta tell you something else too, but I'm gonna tell it to you off air. 10-4.
I got you. I got you. All right. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Please share this. I'm Dice Game G. This is Dickie Jr. and Dice Game Show. We are Vicious TV, Raw, Vicious Network. We give it to you real raw and unedited. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like that, get the hell off our channel. I love y'all, and I'm out.
Grand Rising, Toodaloo.